Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return Carnivores Legacy. We're going to go one more episode on Woods of Turan Choks, just try to get any of the trophy roster we haven't really... Well, I shouldn't say trophy roster, but any of the endemic animals we haven't really seen there yet. And we're going to activate just a few new ones to go after. I'm just going to see about trying to get a trike, a velociraptor, dilophosaurus, and then save some of these big ones for a little later into the series. And turn double ammo on. There's also, like, a weird delay when it comes to the sound effects or, like, the menu music. Seems like it takes a few moments before it clicks in here. But yeah, we'll just activate these three, try to see what we can get from them, if any. And see if we can get the last endemic species, which I think is just the dryosaurus from Turan Choks. I think the Tyrannosaurus, the T-Rex that we encountered last episode was a bug spawn. But, I mean, with the the Mars Engine edition for carnivores and that, it definitely is a little tricky to work with for everything, so we'll just go with this, see how we do, and enjoy another game. So let's head in and go for a new hunt and see what else we can get to our trophy room. Okay, so we're dropped in here now, looking around so far. Oh, well, we've already got ourselves a trike that's possible. I'm trying to remember, so they are... It looks like they took out the mortal zone for the eye, possibly. Although it might just be so small we can't really see it here. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Okay, so trike is already going to be in the trophy room for us. That's good to know. I will be ready with the revolver, just in case. And we'll just keep roaming around, see what else we can find. Now, the Dilophosaurus is one that I'm going to be really curious to... Actually... The Dilophosaurus and Velociraptor I'll need to be careful of. Because with this being a Mars Engine Edition mod, the Velociraptor could spawn in packs. And without, again, another... Ooh, is that just the Moss Chops? Yeah, that's just the Moss Chops. Again, without a really high rate of fire weapon or a kind of like pellet spread weapon, a pack of like Velociraptors with their speed could be a lot more dangerous to try to deal with. Like, I think when it came to Jurassic Park Hunter Legends Special Edition, a number of the dinosaur species were slowed down from how they actually would be in, like, carnivores in general, just to give you a little bit more time to be able to, like, fight back or take them down before they'll reach you. Because, I mean, let's be honest, even with the powerful weapons that the roster would give you for Special Edition, if they were all faster animals, it would be impossible to try to survive for too long on some of those maps. Like, not even the Site X challenge. That already in itself is quite a difficult endeavor with the invulnerable Monolophosauruses. Or like the Achilles heel sort of situation they have. But when it came... Oh, actually, let me... I keep forgetting with caps lock it turns off the UI, or the HUD elements a bit. So when it came to the Dryosauruses, I think we usually found them on the eastern side of the map. So I'm going to try to work my way up north and possibly find them in this more forested section. Just see if I can take a couple down for the trophy room, and if I can get those, we might end the hunt there, just because then all the other animals I have from the trophy roster, they can be on any other hunt for us. It's not like they're that special or difficult to encounter. Yeah, just roaming about, not really seeing too much so far. I mean, the only thing the high density setting has, I think, mostly affected has really been the little ambience going around, like the Moss Chops and the Gallimimus. It may have helped us see some of the more rare spawns, like perhaps the Trachodon. But other than that, I don't know how much of an effect it's been having for the trophy roster animals. And I don't want to use the radar because I prefer to avoid the radar if I can. Okay, then, yeah, that's just Gallimimus out there, I'm pretty sure. the radar is handy when it comes to, like, just testing stuff out. Like, as we saw Cordelia, it actually will show you the endemic animals and the actual trophy ones with different icons to it. But when it comes to actually gameplay-wise and the hunting aspects of it, I prefer not to use it, because it just does feel like it takes away a little too much of the natural aspect or the sport of it, if there is something like that to it. Okay, Moschops, Gallimimus. Yeah, still nothing else. Does seem like the spawns are a little lower than I was expecting. I mean, I'm not... Oh, hang on. Did I just... Okay, no, I guess it's just the way some of the colors were. I thought I saw something. But given that 2 out of the 3 animals I have selected right now are aggressive carnivores, I probably shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth with not having them, like, being too common to be seen right now. But I think our dryosaurus encounters were around here or a bit more north. So we're going to just keep going in that direction and see. It could well be the case that the dryosaurus, because of their sizing, would just be a purely non-harvested endemic animal. But I just want to make sure and get confirmation now that I don't have the tranquilizer selected. But yeah, very few animals aside from just the regular Moschops and the Gallimimuses. Okay, what I think I'll do is we'll cross the water, or maybe we'll work a little bit more north first. Because, to be honest, like, aside from the one trike, this gives me worries about, like, maybe Rexes have spawned, and they're taking up some of the possible spawn spots. So yeah, let me just swim my way quickly across. One nice thing I do have to admit, though, when it has come to, like, granted, not too many mods I've been swimming in for carnivores, but it used to be a common thing with a number of mods that when you'd be in water, you'd have the game, or the mods crash on you time to time. I'm hoping I haven't jinxed anything with talking about it, but hope it stays stable, that we don't have to worry about that for any of the mod, well, for Legacy, as we keep going through some of these mods and their locations. Moschops, Gallimimus. Yeah, this is kind of eerie. Like, it really does seem to be the only things to exist on this map were the one trike that we spotted at the start, and just Gallimimus and Moschops. Nothing else. Morphodons, Moschops. Okay, I'm going to have to sprint, because this is... I want to see something else that's alive out here. I don't know if tweaking the density settings might have done a bit of an error or a bug that not much has spawned, or because of what we selected, they've spawned as, like, large packs, and it's just that we haven't encountered where they are yet. Is there? No, I think they're grasshoppers or crickets or something like that. Oh, they are. They're just like little crickets. I was trying to figure out what they were that we were taking a look at, but yeah, there are even little touches of life like that to Carnivores Legacy as well. It's not just big new animals like the Trachodon, or Trachodon. I think it's Trachodon. But it's not just big things to be on the lookout for, but there are also small little details too. Another pack of Gallimimus. Well, I should say flock of Gallimimus. But yeah, this lack of anything else is making me on edge. It's the dangers you don't see that unnerve you more, I think. Like, okay, at least we finally spotted a Stego. Oh. Okay, here's some dryosaurs. Okay, nope. There was nothing that came up from the dryosaurus, so they aren't a trophy harvested one. That at least solves that very quickly for us, so we know. And then between the hunt and the trophy room, I'll just take a quick look at the menu and see if the map does list anything about, like, the possibilities of any trophies, or any other endemic trophies here. But I don't think there are any others left. But at least that is good confirmation to know that, okay, they are not one of the animals that will be in the trophy room. That probably same for the... Well, we know the Phytosaurus, that's true, too. Kind of wonder if I should just try going after these guys with the Expo. I mean, this is some target practice. That was one of the things I liked about Cordelia's little thing that was included with its beta, was the survival mode with the Expo. God, you guys make a lot of noise, though. There we go. It sounds like there's something else. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Wasn't sure if I could get it or not with the Expo, but I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay, well, we'll try one more hunt. Okay, we're loaded into another hunt here. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd be fast enough with the Expo or accurate enough to take down the Dilophosaurus, but I figured it'd be worth a shot. I checked in the little map description between episodes 2. There's nothing that gives you any indication like how many ambient species there may be to a map. It just does list like there's dangers, or I guess like native dangers to worry about. So the map for Woods of Turan Choks just has crocodiles listed as a danger. The next map has crocodiles and sea predators, so we might have to do a little bit of peeking in the water next week. So I'm fairly sure, though, with the Trachodon and the Ornithomimus taken, those are the only ambients that there would be to collect on this map. We're just going to see if we can get anything else, like, say, the Trike, the Dilophosaurus, or a Velociraptor, to bring back to the trophy room, and then end things there. Oh. Okay, something else went moving beyond the, Oh, hang on, are those... Yeah, those are Velociraptors. I wasn't sure if they were or not. Oh, crap. This has a long reload. Ah. Like, they're not too fast, so I think you can handle them. It's just, you have to be a better shot than I was there. We'll restart. Okay, we're loaded in again. And yeah, that's, again, the one thing I hate about the Carnivores games is you don't have a manual reload. You have to empty a clip, you're locked into the reload animation, and then able to use it again. As we saw, that can be dangerous at times. I really just gotta, like, just have more confidence and take shots. That's really how it boils down to, apparently, because, like, that was a fairly, I mean, not the longest shot to the Stego, but still, to take it at 257 with just the rifle wasn't a bad first hit there.
Getting trophy aboard.
Yeah, I'll just keep roaming about, see what else we can find and take down. And actually, taking that Stego might be good for the trophy room too, as we can see if there are, like, multiple spots they'll go and occupy or not. I do hear the long groans of these guys. There, just to quiet them down, and again, just get some target practice in with the Expo. It kind of feels like, as much as you would think it's right between the top two prongs. No, is there another one here? Yeah, so it seems like the most consistent place I've seen for, like, how that bolt behaves is a little bit to the right side and a little bit down. For, like, the very two, I'm trying to think of what you would call that sighting at the top there. No, I also hear dryosaurus. I mean, I know it's not really ethical to do so or that, but I might just want to keep getting the target practice in, because if I can get the Expo to be more reliable with how it operates, it could be a useful weapon for us in the future for Legacy. Or, well, any mods that do have the Expo as one of their weapons. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the behavior of it down a little bit. But I'm probably going to have Karma come along somewhere here for... I don't know if I will take the chunky guys. I think they're a little bit too easy of a target to go for. So the Monstrops will escape our target practice this day. Now let's just keep roaming and running and see if we can spot anything else. Oh, yeah, just disturbed another little batch of crickets. Some more dryosaurs. Okay, I wouldn't mind a rematch against the Dilophosaurus, but there's also the Velociraptors too. I'm kind of curious if the revolver would be powerful enough just to take them down as long as it hits them. Like, it seemed like the Raptors will go down from 2 hits with the rifle. So what about something more powerful, or what I think is supposed to be more powerful, which is the revolver? And again, we're just going to have to do a bit of a sprint and see if we can find anything. And yeah, we'll probably just have to say the next thing we find, we'll wrap this hunt up and go check the trophy room. I don't know if I will have to be clearing it out pretty commonly, or how it'll work. Oh. Okay, so it's 2 hits from the revolver. But we got one raptor down at least. I am kind of surprised it is just on its own. I thought there was going to be a species that would always spawn with at least like 1 or 2 others. It would be the raptors. But maybe we'll just take that for now, and we'll see what the trophy room is so we have something new we can show off there. And here we are in the trophy room. So we've got, yeah, we've seen you guys all before. Oh, looks like we have a raptor there. Truth be told, I think the raptor might be the only new addition, aside from another stego, but we'll have to take a roam around. But yeah, there you are, posed pretty nicely up on the ruins. My guess is there's going to be a couple of others with him. Or her, or it. And let me just get up here and take a little peek, but I do think each of these little stands will be its own species, so trophy roster, trophy roster, trophy roster, trophy roster. Triceratops will probably be in that one. Dilophosaurus there. Iguanodon there. Carnotaurus there. Maybe Rex there. And then all of the other spots will all be different species that are endemics through the mod. At least if it follows through in that pattern, because I don't see any new spots with a new Stegosaurus to it. Because I think I had gotten the Stego on a hunt with that raptor. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I'm kind of dying a little more frequently than I'd like, so I can't really say consistently which hunt really included what to it. But it's really interesting to seeing the trophy room coming more to life, having a little bit more, I guess, attitude and personality with the poses for the creatures. But we are good to wrap things up here for this episode. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Legacy. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them comments right down below. And until I see you all next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.